Hello everyone, my name is nicodskelly here with a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about One Piece chapter 1050, Honor. Now, listen, I know I didn't do something last week. My channel, my rules. I do what I want. Okay, so moving on from that, now let's get into the chapter. There's no point of, rambling. I'm going to try to keep these videos shorter than normal. So, yeah. Because who wants to sit down for 30 minutes and watch some dude talk, right? Me, I like watching that type of stuff because I don't have any friends. Anyways, there's 3 points I want to hit upon for this chapter. Luffy defeating Kaido, Toko and Yasui, and Momo and the Scabbards. But before those 3 things, let's talk about the cover page. Now, this is Germa 66 cover page, the Emotionless Excursion. This is when Ichiji and Reiju shows up. Now, everyone's talking about if it's Blackbeard or surprisingly Crocodile. I like the Crocodile theory more for some reason. But people had all these head canons, which I'm going to discuss at the end of the video. All these headcanons about the cover page and Blackbeard and all that stuff. But I've always thought it was going to be Ichiji and Reiju. It just seems the best bet because it's about the Germa 66. No one else. Now, of course, they can make cameos, of course, but still. The best bet is what you think it is. But in this cover page, pretty much it's them saving their brothers. Place catches fire. Is what it is. It's pretty straightforward. Anyways, moving on with the first point, which is Luffy defeating Kaido. Now, Kaido and Mom fall right next to each other in a lava pit, which under Wano. So they all hit. Kaido and Big Mom hit the lava pit. Then Luffy's exhausted. Yamato catches him. Now, when Yamato kind of smiles at Luffy, it gives me a lot of sense of nostalgia because it reminds me how the previous Straw Hats reacted once Luffy defeated the big bad. Pretty much like Robin, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Chopper, all the Frankie too. Not so much Frankie, but yeah, Frankie. Jean, not so much Jinbei either, but still, it gives me a sense of nostalgia of. Like, hey kid, you did the unthinkable. You did everything was against you, but you still did it anyways. But you're fucking awesome, dude. It gives me that sense of nostalgia. Like, oh, she's okay. I'm just saying, there's a high possibility that Yamato is going to join at the end of the day. Just saying. It's moving on. It's moving on to Yasui and Toko. So they're all sending the lanterns up to the sky, and Toko is pretty much thinking about her father, Yasui, and Tengu is explaining, Tengu and Toko are talking about Yasui and how he's important and what he did for Wano. And here's the thing about how Yasui, his smile and stuff like that. It says here that since Toko ate the smile fruit, Yasui said, "Hey, you know what? Give me a bite too." So back in I think it was an SBS or a Viva card. I think it was a Viva card. Yeah, Viva card about Yasui's. It said that he did not eat a smile fruit, and people are thinking that this is kind of counterintuitive with the whole thing with the Viva card or SBS. But you have to understand something. This is a devil fruit, artificial one, but still a devil fruit. And one of the other SBSs or Viva card, I think it was SBSs. Someone asked Oda if someone takes a bite of devil fruit and someone else takes another bite out of devil fruit, will the second person get the devil fruit power? Oda said, no, it just tastes like a disgusting fruit. So it still stands that Yasui knew he's older, so he knows more stuff about the world, and he probably knows a lot about devil fruits. It's not a lot, but some about devil fruit, and he probably knew that like he couldn't get the smile or the power of the smile fruit. So the internal smile that he did for his daughter, it still stands. Just because he ate the devil fruit doesn't mean he'll get the ability. If it works like a typical natural devil fruit. So the Vibra card still stands. People will seem to forget that, but yeah. It may be artificial, but still a devil fruit. Just because 2 people eat it doesn't mean the second person is going to get the abilities. This is about Toko accepting her father and what he's done for for her and for Wano. And she sent up her lantern. It said her previous dream said, "I want to see you, Daddy." But she marked out, "I want to see you," and it just says, "Daddy, thank you." And now Toko can't actually genuinely smile because of smile fruit, but Tengu can, and he has a big old smile. But Toko, you can tell that she's actually genuinely smiling right now. You can tell with the eyes, like you can just tell that she is genuinely smiling right now, which is nice to see, and it's nice to see that kind of the progression of Toko and Yasui and Tengu as well, because more than even Tama, Toko was is very emotional pillar in this arc. So it's nice to see that kind of coming first full circle, and then right after the whole her sending off the I'm moving on from this, sending up the lantern, them smiling. Right after that, Momo coming. This is at the end of the chapter, so I'm skipping ahead a bit. This is when Momo and Scabbers show up, and it's pretty much like she's sending up a thank you, and it's kind of like her father looking down on her, and like, yes, now Wano is safe now from Kaido and OROCHI. So in this whole thing, yeah, Luffy beat Kaido. Momo moved Onigashima. She has no idea about any of that. All she knows is that Wano is safe right after she sent up the lantern. So to her, her father's the hero in this whole situation. So that's kind of cool how Oda did that. Anyways, sorry about that. I just want to talk about that for a moment. Then we move on. Pretty much everyone's saying like, yeah, like we won, and Apu said, like, everyone's like, yeah, this is great, it's great, and like Apu's like, Straw Hat beat Kaido, what? So it's like, anyways, everyone's cheering, everyone has a good time, like, yeah, we won this, yes, finally, after 20 years and all that stuff. Then we go to Momo. These are just side notes. Momo, he's pretty much saying like, hey, I don't want to open Wano right now. Zunisha, cool with that? And Zunisha says, yeah, I respect your decision. I'll trust your judgment on this. Then we have the remnants of the Beast Pirates and like the fodder characters, the fodder soldiers. Pretty much, even if Kaido was defeated, they will not go down because they have pride as a Yonko crew. And Yamato pretty much said, like, gets in the way, says, hey, yo, our leader saved your lives. So saved your lives, and if you keep fighting keep fighting our leader, Yamato says, I will destroy you, so you best stop right now. And those Beast Pirates knows that they don't even hold a fucking grain of salt to Yamato right now. So they kind of, I'm assuming here, that they're kind of like, okay, young Master Yamato. And every time someone says young Master Yamato, I think of fucking Dofi. Anyways, then we go to, when we see, this is a thing on the internet now. Like when they go in the manga magma pool, that's what I meant to say. Kaido, we see Kaido and Big Mom. On the left side, there's Kaido, then left side. People think that's his coat and not Big Mom, which I can see happening. But if you go into a magma pool, the first thing that's gonna go is your fucking clothes. So it's like, most likely not. It's Big Mom, but there's always a chance that it's not. And Big Mom can come later in Elbaf, what have you, whatever. Then we have a big explosion. Yeah, the labor camp Udon. It's over there. Big explosion, and we actually have after the explosion, it's we see the winner card of the battle said the final battle in the sky. Yeah, skies are over. Winner, Straw Hat Luffy. Then we move on to the closer to the end of the chapter. People, I think, so the people of Wano at the Fire Festival finally realize that something's going on. So we see they see a dragon coming down, and he says, this is Momo, says, "I'm not Kaido. The eruption was the final drumbeat signaling the end of Kaido, Supreme Commander of the Animal Kingdom Pirates." Okay. So yeah, then, he goes back into his human form that we have not seen yet, and we see shadows behind Hiyori. People are like reacting like, "Oh, Lady Kamasaki," because they don't know it's Hiyori. People are saying like, "Oh, is this a dream? Is it a vision? Is it a ghost?" But some of the people say that beauty belongs to no one else. It's like, this can't be a dream. This is real. And then we have Denjiro. I kept on saying Denjiro. What I meant to say was Denjiro. Okay. Then he says, "It'll be a long, long story. We brought the new Shogun of Wano." And that's the end of the chapter. But what I think at the end of this chapter, either Momo... Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry. Momo said that I'm not going to open the land of Wano. But Luffy might as well just did. Because this is at the magma pool is at the core of the... of Wano, and it exploded. So it might, happen because of Luffy. So yeah, that's a little thing there. But when we see Momo in his human form, when Denjiro said, "We brought the new Shogun of Wano," there's either two options here, I believe. One, it is going to be Momo, but that's one option. That's the new Shogun. Or two, Momo will be there, but he'll say, "Listen, everyone, I'm going out to sea with Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy. My sister here, Hiyori, she's a new Shogun." Or there's always a third option, the two Shoguns. Now, Denjiro didn't phrase it like there's going to be two, there's one, but there's always that third option that Hiyori and Momo will be, because Momo, you have to realize something. Yeah, he's in a adult male body, but he's still an 8-year-old. And Hiyori has more experience with the land of Wano, the people, and everything like that. So maybe they'll rule together. Maybe it's just Hiyori, or maybe it's just Momo. I don't know. We have to see next chapter. There's no break. By the way, people are really disappointed with these past two chapters for some reason. But you have to people really irritate me. I don't like people in general. but people are saying like they're disappointed because like how Kaido got put down. They always refer back to 2016 when Oda Sensei said Luffy's not going to just defeat him with just a punch. People are complaining about that, and all. It's just, it's like, what more do you want? Luffy died so he can awaken Gear 5th. You cannot convince me otherwise. What more do you want from the kid? You know how he fights? Punches and kicks. That's his thing. What more, you want him to pull out a fucking 9 and go blam blam, motherfucker? No, it's not gonna happen. But it just really irritates me. But no, the reason why is because people have these headcanons that they start to believe them themselves, then they get disappointed by their own theories. Now me, I have my own personal headcanons, but I know most likely than not, those are not gonna happen. So I just keep them to myself. I like to think about them, but I don't project onto the mangaka Oda that I want this to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm disappointed. That's what a lot of people do. and I'm not one of those. I just read it, I enjoy it, and that's it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Next week there's not going to be a break, so I'll be back next week. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.